Hello, 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 hello. Okay, there we are. Can you guys hear me? And sorry for messing up your name, Chris. I was typing with my left hand. I hope you guys are having a great Friday so far. And I do just about everything with my left hand. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I am right-handed. And so I was trying to control everything, be, a one-person show here. And I was typing with my left and messed up your name, so I am sorry. Good to see you, Vixen. It was nice to see you, Vixen, in Dixie Cryptids chat. 5+5 on the sound. Is it too loud? I can turn it down. Let me know if it's too loud. I would definitely turn it down. Or was it just my volume just got louder? Or am I on mute? No, I'm not on mute. It's got a little mute button here. Tom. Hi, Tom. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Friday. I actually had today off and decided, you know what? Perfect day for me to do the stream. Take the day off, do some gardening, get all that stuff out of the way, and here we are. Uh-oh, I see a little boo-boo. Hold on one second. The chat is not showing up. Just give me 1 second, boys and girls, and I will fix that. Paste. Okay. All right. Here we go. The only thing is, it is the wrong... It is the wrong format. Let's see here. Let's see if I can fix that too on the fly. On the fly, you say? That is right. On the fly. Where is it? Right here. That didn't seem to change anything. How do I do this? Oh yeah, this is definitely not how we want to do this. You know, this was a little bit last minute for me, so we're gonna flow with this. This has a... Can I control that over here? Participant, no, I cannot. Okay, well, we'll have to see the white background. Not sure why this is not doing what it should do here, but that's okay. So, what are you guys doing today? Rosa Vargas, hello, just turned in. Update me in what we are talking about, please, and thanks. So far, nothing. So far, I've been adjusting everything here just to make sure it's going okay. Everything looks a little bit out of wax. I'm using an open broadcast to do this, and everything is not perfect. So, so just bear with me there. Yeah, we just got started is right. And we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about tonight. So first, where are you guys? Vixen, I don't recall where you are. I think, Chris, you're in the States, if I recall. Hey, Jor, welcome, welcome, Jor. Nice to have you here. I should probably put on some background music. Can I do that? Will this let me play some background music? Let's see if I go to my SoundCloud. And tell me if you guys are going to hear this. We're going to have it really low. Love Camp's channel. Yes, I do too. He is a ton of fun. Love all his little puppies. Grimsy, that's right, Grimsy. Rosa is from Central Valley, California. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. This is all experimental, guys. Can you hear the music in the background? Okay, I'm just going to turn that down. I think you guys can hear that. There we go. We'll just have that playing very, very faint. If that becomes a nuisance to you guys, let me know, and I could definitely turn that off. But hopefully it'll be okay. Vixen, I lived in Mid-Coast, Maine, 10 minutes from the coast. Maine. Oklahoma, Maine, California, Grimsby, Ontario. That's right, Tom. You're my neighbor. Pretty much. Looks like we may have a small group today. Here, let me just turn that down a little bit more. We'll just turn that down a bit. Just have it background music. Just like Goldilocks porch. That's right. Yeah, you know what? It is just right. Terry Doherty. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. The floor is open to anything that you guys want to chat about. I just thought I would do this kind of last minute. Didn't really have any plans to talk about anything in particular. We could talk about how I come up with my Maine is in, yeah, I know where Maine is. Maine is, oh, Bomber. Hey, welcome, Bomber. Another one in Ontario. So we have 2 Ontarians today, but it looks like the state's beating us out so far. Bomber, saw your video the other day. If you guys don't know, Bomber has a YouTube channel, and she posted a walkabout she had. I think you guys went swimming. You and your friend went swimming. You had some activities happening around you, and you decided to record it on the way out, just to be safe. And that was pretty wise of you. That was very entertaining, Bomber. And I didn't know that you used to do a lot of recordings like that in the past. You should definitely start doing it again. I heard something about you took a little bit of a break, but yeah, definitely do that. You know, there's something about night that I think adds a different element of spookiness to everything around you. Oh, cool. Very cool. Here, let me Terry Oshawa. So what do we have here? How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus I know I'm going to start losing count. 1, 2, 3. Jors in the States. I think we're equal right now. You know, it is funny, but the majority of my watchers are from the States. And then I get a few from England and over in Europe, which is interesting. But yes, the majority of my viewers are from the States. Yeah, you know, that kind of freaks me out. So Bomber just stated I used to just record on a walkout to use the camera as light to see, LOL. But if you see me record on the way out into the woods, it's because there's already activity happening. And you know what? That is, you know, I guess that's pretty good if you don't want anything major going on while you're walking out, right? Turn on your camera, because the word is they don't like cameras. So again, I'm playing a group called Onyx right now. I love their music. It's very relaxing. You can find them on YouTube. That is what I'm playing right now. They are copyright free, so hopefully this stream won't be striked. Night definitely throws an eeriness and feel into your soul. Spent many nights in Algonquin Park. Yeah, you know what? Algonquin is so beautiful. One year we did the wolf, what do you call it? The night wolf howl, I think is what it was called. And so what they do is the park rangers or the park superintendents, whoever they are, they have this this event that they do on certain, I think it's in August, if I recall, August, September-ish, where they follow a family of wolves in Algonquin Park. And when they know where they are, if they're anywhere close to the road, they'll have this arrangement where you can go to their that outdoor theater. You gather there, and then they escort you out to where they are. And it's pretty cool because you hear them howling. You can see them running in the background. It's pretty awesome. Very, very cool sight to see indeed. And you're right. Everybody is brave until it gets dark. There is something about nighttime. Something that is so beautiful during the daytime becomes terrifying at nighttime. I don't know if it's innate in everyone that darkness maybe symbolizes fear. I don't know. But yes, it is pretty awesome. Bomber, the first daytime video on my channel was me checking out the area where it was standing watching me from across the river. If you wear headphones and turn up the volume, you can hear 2 knocks and then 2 more. Yeah, I didn't have my headphones on when I was watching that. I was watching it from my television. My problem is I don't have the natural fear everyone else seems to have. I grew up in the forest, and I'm very in tune with my instincts. The lack of fear will likely get me killed. I don't know if that's something to laugh about, Bomber, but you know what? I think, though, regardless of the fact that you grew up in the forest, I think your soul, your body will tell you that there's danger. But some of us, I guess, just have the fears first before your body's telling you to do anything. So, I know you guys, my first stream I did was with Rich and Mike, and I've heard from them that there were a lot of discussions going on, chatter, I should say, when they were recording during the stream. So they can hear my voice, I guess, because they had their mics open. And the interesting thing is there was a lot of activity around that time. And they're trying to get me to go up there and do a night stay with them. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, first of all, for me to get up to where they are, from where I'm situated, and I'm not going to say where they are, but it's probably about a 3 to 3.5 hour drive for me to get up there. So for me to go out for the day is one thing. But for me to go out for the day, and I know I'm probably going to back out and decide to drive home, well, that's another thing. And to come back, early morning, driving alone on side roads to try and get to the main highway, I don't think I could do that. But I wouldn't mind getting up there during the day and doing a hike with those two and just seeing what it's like up there. Chris, I used to work at a huge ranch in the high mountain country. I heard my only wood knocks, but that part of the ranch had an overwhelming eerie feel to it. I wonder why. Where's the Mohawk River Valley? From Idaho. What a beautiful place. The mist rising from the river. Early mornings are gorgeous. Sunsets are gorgeous as well, but early morning I find is really beautiful. I have a ton of, I don't know, Bomber. Tom, I believe we have an inherent spiritual sense that is triggered by certain unknowns. I believe you, Tom. I totally agree with you. Bomber, I'm not sure if I'm going to be fine. Yeah, that is true. Fear will inevitably control you if you let it. And you're right. Your sixth sense and instincts Yeah, you're right. I also wouldn't be alone. But I have a funny feeling, since I'm the type of person that truly I don't want to see one. I'll be the one to see one. Yeah, yeah. I agree. We are all animals after all. The thing, though, is I don't think we are as tuned to our primal instincts as we once were. And I think that's why I love camping, because when you get out camping, it kind of comes out. It's like, oh, yes, I'm out there. Um, it's, I don't know, it just kind of pours out once you're out in the wilderness. At least that's how I feel. When I'm out in the wilderness camping and I really enjoy camping, I have a hard time leaving. It's kind of like I don't know, like a sad moment when you know you have to leave and go home. I have to say, during these last 2.5 years of COVID, I haven't been out camping that much. I went once, I believe, in the 2 years. I want to go again this year. I haven't been yet. The problem in Ontario right now is a lot of the provincial parks are booked. And so to try and get a spot in, you'd be lucky. Chris, 3 miles due north of where I heard that Woodknock was the site of a Native American massacre. Which one? I'd love to know which one. When I'm in the woods, I can tell you when there is something there, and if it's a predator or a prey. I can't explain why. It seems to be a natural instinct of mine, but I'm a feral forest child. Well, I can tell you that I have a very good sense of hearing and sense of smell. I kid you not when I say that. So my son jokes that in another life I must have been a dog or something, because, there are times when, let's just say, I can smell certain things when others can't. And so when I call him on something and he's like, Mom, what are you talking about? And then, it's like, I can smell it. I don't think I need to say any more about that. But yeah, I do have a very good sense of smell and hearing. I was never told the name, but it was in the Medicine Bow Mountain of Wyoming. I'm going to look it up. I am going to look it up. Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Have you guys watched a show called Hellier? Let me just write this down. It's a really cool show. I think I posted. Did I post it? Oh, I wouldn't have had my community page yet on my YouTube channel, but I think I would have posted it in my Twitter and Instagram ages ago. But Hellier is a pretty cool show. I don't want to spoil it. It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. There's 2 seasons out. You should go out and take a look. It's kind of dealing with... I don't think I want to say that either. It's dealing with aliens, maybe, and maybe some other weird stuff that goes on. And it kind of goes on in around Oklahoma and Is it Arkansas? Let me just take a look here at my... Let me just take a quick peek if I have the right area. Yep, I do. And it's pretty cool to, a lot of weird stuff happens in those mountains over there. I just noticed there's the Chutah Nation is over there in Oklahoma as well. Was that the Indians you might have been referring to? Tom, yes, true. I'm smelling something very peculiar going on in the woods these days. That is for sure. LOL. The last two movies I watched was Thor, Love and Thunder, and Prey. I haven't seen them. I'd like to watch Prey. I'm not really a big Marvel type person, but Prey looks very interesting. Very, very cool indeed. How many people do we have in here today? Is there a way I can tell? One. It says there's more than one person in this chat right now. Prey was awesome. I don't remember the last movie I saw either in the theaters. I mean, the last 2.5 years, I haven't been to one. 9. 9. Wasn't 9 an animated movie? I keep hearing Prey was a great movie. I haven't watched it, but I hear it's a good movie to watch. It looks very cool. The trailers look really cool. But I'm usually the type of person that I don't like to watch trailers because I find they give away too much of the movie. Oh, 9 in chat. Okay, cool. 9 in chat, but I thought YouTube Live would state, where do you go for YouTube Live? Do I just type in YouTube Live? I don't even know how to get to my own YouTube. I thought it did a count. YouTube Live. Where's YouTube Live? I can't even find YouTube Live. Hey, Rich, how's it going? I'm just on. I'm working so I can listen. Are you carving right now, Rich? I was just telling them that you're trying to get me up to the woods. How do you spell that snow that you recommended? The show. Oh, how do I spell the show that I recommended? Hellier. Yes, that's perfect. Here, let me drop the YouTube channel in here for you guys. That's season 2. So the YouTube channel is called Weird Planet. Here, let me drop this in here for you. I think it'll let me. It should let me. There's the link. There's Hellier 1 and Hellier 2. It's pretty cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. I had rocks thrown on my pile. I'm burning, and 3 stones thrown in my pile from the ridge above. Just now, you mean? You're sitting outside and you're getting stones thrown at you? That's pretty wild. Let me close this window over here. Yeah, sure. Check it out later. So, yeah, Rich, I was telling him how you guys are trying to get me up there and how I'm a little bit hesitant in being out there in the woods, you know? Yeah, that's very true. Damn bears. You know what? Neither do I, Tom. Tom says, I don't buy into evolution, and I do believe that if or when these cryptids become common knowledge, that's going to be a monumental hurdle for this belief. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that we evolved from some one cell thing in the ocean and then came to land. I think that's too far-fetched in my mind, but I do believe a human can evolve, but you're already a human. But that would take many, 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 many centuries for that to happen in my mind. But I don't see us coming from, a one cell being. I'm working, so I got to keep the fire going. But yes. Keep saying you're working, but what are you doing exactly, Rich? As soon as the doctors... Oh, yes, you're having some issues. Well, I hope whatever you're dealing with, you can get over it and recover quickly. Well, whatever that happens to be, I don't know. But I hope you can get out there in the woods. I went on 2 hikes this year. Oh, you're burning branches. Okay. Control burning. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. Well, you keep oh, no wonder they're throwing stones at you. They don't want you to burn up the brush around them. They want to be able to hide, Rich. So all of these scenes here, I've tried to do the best I can to kind of make something presentable for you guys. I put this together. I was hoping that I could have kind of pinpoint some chats. Maybe I'll work that in next time and have that shown at the very bottom of the right below here. How does that work? Right below there. Pop out some chats and have that displayed there. I didn't have time to do that today, so I do apologize for that. They're telling you to be careful with the fire. You think they'll protect me? I don't think they'll do anything to me personally. I just, like I said, one of my fears would be to physically see one. I mean, I have heard them, but I haven't seen them. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a hose ready. So yeah, I didn't really have anything in mind to chat about. So I don't know if you guys want to chat about anything in particular. Um, as you guys know, I live in Toronto, Ontario. And I am currently working from home, and I have been for the past 2.5 years. I would often have to go downtown to the office previously, but now it's from home, which I love. And I'm really happy that I'm able to do that, able to work from home. What's the Canadian equivalent of Smokey the Beer? I don't know. What? Is this a joke coming on? It is said to carry tobacco and hard candy for gifting. Candy would be awful for their teeth, though. I've often heard about carrying a sack of tobaccos on you. Aliens and ghosts. I am. Yes, no beers will come around because Neff and family's there every time Mike's there. That must have been a pretty awesome experience for you, Rich. And I guess I'm interrupting you because you have to type out while you're trying to burn wood. Where was I with my getting to know me speech? Yeah, so I've been very thankful that I was able to work from home. It was a blessing. There was a lot of people around me that were losing their jobs, which is not a nice thing to hear and see about. And meanwhile, you're doing okay. But I did go into the office last week, and it was crazy. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit unusual jumping on the GO train and having a ton of people around you, and hardly anybody is wearing a mask. I still like to mask it up, even though they really don't do anything for you. It's just, I guess, a self-preservation mode, But when I'm not around a lot of people, I don't have my mask on. Bomber, when you go into the woods, state your business. I always do that, actually. I actually ask permission for me to walk on their land, whether they're there or not. No, I don't know if Canada has animal spokesperson for forest fire prevention. Yeah, I don't know if they do either. If it is, it's probably a beaver, though. Every time I go into the woods, always I say, welcome. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought I saw welcome. We come in peace. We mean no harm. And we thank you for spending time in our space while we spend time in yours. That's beautiful. Vixen Doe, true at bombers, speak to them. They know and listen. Yeah, even if they don't hear you, they do. I mean, even if you don't hear them, they do. I said that backwards. I'll have to say, starting this channel has been quite a journey. And I do have a ton of videos of previous hikes and stuff like that I don't know what to do with. So I don't know. Sometimes I use some of them as background, and you'll know because you'll see the dogs walking in front of me. I have two dogs, Max and Toby. They're both here with me. One is right there. My little Maxie. He's a rescue. And my other one is over there, but I'm not going to pan the camera because there's nothing but laundry baskets behind me. So I know you can see one right there, right? Oh my God, right there. Vixen, hard candies are for fairies, but you don't want to start that as a habit or it will be expected. We do ask the fairies, if it's okay to pee here, and if it's not, you'll know. Move and ask. What do you mean by you'll know? Hey, Amelia. Nice to have you here. Were you lurking in the background? Or did you just join us? See, unfortunately, I can't really tell how many people are here, which is sad. I only know by those who are chatting, and I guess we're up to 11 or 12 right now. Yeah, Bomber, I'd be curious to know how it's okay to pee. I guess just ask for forgiveness, Vixen. I don't know. That's a good one. But yeah, the journey of starting this, I got lucky and saw your notification. Better late than never. Oh, good for you. Thank you. I did send a community. Oh, you know what I didn't do, actually? I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at not going onto Twitter to remind folks that I'm streaming, or Instagram. I don't know how many of you have Instagram or Twitter. Do you guys have Instagram or Twitter? Good to see you, Tom. Thank you for coming out. Have a great weekend. God bless you as well, and you stay safe. I'm not convinced that it's from the gut, actually, but a message. You won't hear a voice. It's your inner feelings. I tell you, time flies. We're already 42 minutes into the stream, and it seems like it's only 10 minutes. But yes, the channel. You don't have any social media accounts? I don't use other social media. It's up to YouTube notification, probably why I miss so much. Well, no, it probably isn't. I think I do a lousy job at setting up reminders. Like, I think I can go on to YouTube and pre-schedule a stream. But the thing is, I did this one kind of last minute. Vixen, I would just apologize, clean up the best I can, and leave a gifting. I've definitely had emergency peas and didn't ask first. LOL. I just say sorry, had to go. That's when you'd likely want to drop a candy somewhere, which I never do. I do not. I do drop tobacco though. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, another kind of cool thing is I right now for my videos, I just use Pixel Videos to get me that background photo that you guys see. But I did purchase a couple of years ago, and don't laugh when I say this, I've never used it yet. Why, you say? Because COVID hit. I did get myself a drone. I got myself a DJI Mini, and I haven't used it yet. So I do want to get out there, use it on my hikes, so I can give you guys some really cool, unique sort of videos. So all of you guys have no social media at all. Interesting. YouTube and MeWe, which is more anti. Cute, very cute. When you get to our age, they're all emergencies. Okay, Terry, spill it. What is our age, Terry? Bomber. Terry, I'm only 40, but my bladder is letting me know I'm on Bauer time. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I can't wait. Gary Reed, yeah, he does some really beautiful stuff with that. So who knows? Maybe this weekend I'll head out there and start using a drone so I can just give my own have my own videos and stuff for you guys to watch instead of using Pexel videos. Terry, I'm 55. Hi, Terry. I'm older than you. We'll leave it at that. I'm older than you, Terry. Amelia Fox, it seems like those of us with an interest in Sasquatch might share some of its elusive and antisocial tendencies. You might have a point. Can't wait to see your drone footage. They look like so much fun to play around with. You know what? I did see somebody playing around with one firsthand, and it was awesome. It was just a couple of weeks ago. Neighbor had a party. One of the folks there has a, do I have it on my phone? He has a, oh, but you guys don't have social media. He has a Twitter account, and on the Twitter account, he has his drone footage that he shows, and it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I don't do large groups of people. Vixen Doe, 69, and I want to spend I want to spend some winter months in Sabi research. Why winter? Is it because you can see their tracks? Or it's because there's no leaves in the trees and it's easy to see, period. And 69? No, I'm below 69. So I'm above 55, but I'm below 69. Yeah, so the channel. What else can I say? Having a love for Sabe, for Sasquatch, I just think it's cool spreading people's stories. I want to say stories, I don't mean fictional. I mean someone's encounters that they have. Same here, Chris. Once upon a time, I was a social butterfly and loved parties, etc. But I've always preferred to be in the woods alone. Just didn't realize it till I started spending more time alone. Bomber, what sign are you? Rich, I know how they are everywhere, interdimensional now beings with Mike. A Sasquatch walked right up to us within 10 feet. Mike was asleep, but wasn't. And he had his... What? And he has it on mic recorded. Oh, okay. V is 29. No. Hold on. Which V? You mean V as in me, Vanka? 29? No, I'm not 29. I just told you I'm above 55 and I'm below 69. Let's see who can guess how old I am. Vixen, I have to be in Maine during the summer months for work. Really? What kind of work do you do? Are you a researcher, Vixen? Bomber, it's kind of funny, actually. I've never realized connection before. Haha. So the funny thing is, I'm good in both environments. I don't mind being around people, but I also don't mind being alone. I actually, like, I know of a lot of people who had issues, with COVID and being alone and all of that. Not me. I was good. I was really good. I guess because I like being, I enjoy my own company, I guess, in a way. That's a very easy way of saying it. Rich, 39. What? I'm 39 or you're 39, Rich? I'm guessing you're saying you're 39. Bomber, Libra. I know how old you are. Oh, yes, you do, Rich. That's right. You know how old I am. And it's not 39. Chris, if was a wealthy man, I would return to high mountain country where there isn't a lot of people. And all of you other anti-social media misfits, we all gather on MeWe. No spyware, no censorships, no ad, and free. It's not invasive, unlike fashionist book. Listen, okay, I have Facebook, but the only reason I have Facebook is because I have family in Aruba and they're all on Facebook. Therefore, that's the only way we kind of communicate. But now we are all on a WhatsApp chat together, which is kind of cool. Me and my cousins. So that's kind of awesome. So I have a Facebook account, but I really don't use it. 40 with experience. Terry says 40 with experience. No, I'm above 55, below 69. I'm early 50s. Yeah, I do recall you telling me that, Rich. I think I do know your age. Not a researcher yet, but want to be. I work at a gift shop. My boss said I could have the winter months to travel if I'm back to work during the late spring and summer months. Cool. I'm with you, Chris. Yeah, who wouldn't want to win or have a lot of money? I say 29 because my auntie stopped having birthdays at 29 and and would get mad when people wished her a happy birthday. I don't mind it at all. I have no, I don't have a fear of telling you how old I am. It doesn't really bother me. I'm 60. I turned 60 this year. As you guys know, I'm a Taurus born. My birthday was May 17th, and I've turned a big 6-0. Emilia Bomber. I have to look into it. Thanks. I'm so out of the loop that I haven't even heard of it. It sounds much better than, yeah. Oh, MeWe. Let's take a look at, so she's referring to this. I will just drop it in chat for you right now. If you don't use it, it's slower. The more you use it, the more active it becomes. I don't spend much time on it, but I bet everyone here would enjoy it. I'll have to take a look at MeWe. I have Instagram and I have Twitter, and I do a poor job at sending alerts out all the time, which I should do if I want my little channel to grow. That's the whole point of having them. But like I said, I'm a little behind at times when it comes to sending stuff out regularly. And, the fact that I do work 5 days a week, it is hard to just do that all day and send stuff out. But there's a lot of cool things that I have on my phone that I need to send out to you guys. But I'll probably send it out into the community channel first before I send it out to Twitter and Instagram. So stay tuned for some of that. And I can't wait to do a couple more hikes. Bomber, I don't think you're that far from me, if I recall. Maybe we should do a hike together. So about actually 2 years ago, just around the beginning of COVID, I think, I did put a hike together for any of the subscribers on my channel, and we did go out and we went to one of my favorite sites and we hiked, and it was pretty cool. Met two of my subscribers, husband and wife. It was pretty awesome. My son came out with us along with my two puppies, and it was pretty cool. You can't reset it. Wow, interesting. Interesting. What else about the channel? Or I should say about me. So everything I do myself, it takes me quite a bit of time to do an episode. Believe it or not, it doesn't seem like it because it's only 10 minutes long. But there's the research that goes behind it. That's okay. I can pick you up. Don't worry about the vehicle part. There's the research that goes behind it. It's a lot easier if I get stories sent into me, then there's no research to be had. But I'm not that big yet where I'm getting, a ton of stories being sent in, like, let's say, Dixie Cryptids is Cam. But, yeah, hopefully one day I don't have to do as much research because it will cut down on time. But for me to put something together, I get up, like tomorrow morning, I'll be doing my video. I have no clue what I'm going to be doing yet because I haven't done the research. No clue what what Sunday's episode is going to be like, so I can't give you a heads up. But Saturday's my day to do the recording. I get up, I'll do my research. Then when everybody else gets up in the house, that's when I do the recording. So it depends on when everyone's up. I have my nephew staying with us, and he's actually living in a basement. Like, he's got a bedroom right over there. And so I have to wait till he gets up before I can even start doing my recordings. So I'll do that. I'll do the voice, read it out, and then I come back later. I'll clean the house and stuff like that, or go outside and tend to my garden. Come back, and then I add appropriate videos to go with it. I try to set the mood. So if it's, somebody camping, you're going to see a camping video. If it's, how delayed is the chat? It seems pretty delayed. So I do search for my video content, and it has to be something that I can air for YouTube. So I don't get any strikes. I try to keep the stories clean without cursing and stuff. Again, not to get any strikes on YouTube. Music is the other thing. All my music has to be non-copyright stuff, so I don't get any strikes. Like, I can play this because this is non-copyright. The Glimmer Man, okay. I have a storyline that I wanted to do since, and I think I hinted at it back in February. Glimmer Man, okay. Throw them out there, guys. Throw out your suggestions. But so by the time I do the voice, and then do the all the other little extra stuff that you see, my little format that I have, it's probably a 4-hour time span that I'm spending getting that up. And the most difficult part is actually uploading it. Uploading it takes time, and then I always have to schedule. So I schedule it out to Twitter first, and then the morning of. That and the praying mantis type creature. The praying mantis type creature is supposedly aliens. But yeah, I haven't heard of the Glimmerman phenomena, but I'll definitely look it up. What is the Glimmerman? What do you mean? I'd like to hear more about alien encounters. Sure, I could. I can do tons of alien stuff. The problem with alien stuff is normally they don't write out a huge story, but there's tons of it. And there's tons of actual footage nowadays, whether it's blurry or not, that people have out there. So that's not a hard thing to do, but I like to find stories that are, a couple paragraphs that I can do something for like 10 to 12 minutes long. But I tell you, we've been seeing a lot of really strange stuff in the sky, but we'll get to that in a minute. There's two things I want to get to. So the sky, I'll just give myself a pointer. Just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background to my Saturdays and scheduling this stuff. All my thumbnails are basically based on the featured story of the day. So if the featured story of the day is somewhere in Oklahoma, in a remote area, then I try and find a picture in that remote area. So all my thumbnails are not, it is not, of Sasquatch or whatever in it. Although when I first started, I used to do that. If you go way back and take a look at my thumbnails, I always had the same Sasquatch kind of enlarged and placed over an actual outdoor scene. And then I thought, you know what? That's so gaudy. And to me, it wasn't doing the story justice. So I decided just to start using the featured story, whether we were in some national park, wherever the story took place. I would go there or go to the town and find a beautiful shot of that area, and that would be my thumbnail. So my Saturdays are pretty packed. It's a long day, usually cleaning the house and stuff. Friday's all my day, so that's when I get to go on my hikes and do all that other stuff. Quite shocking that people have seen them. Bomber. I'd like to hear more about aliens. Bomber. Glitterman is the same. Oh, sorry. Is the name they have given to the predator thing. Oh, okay. It is translucent, allegedly, but looks like the predator from the movie. There's a lot of UFO activity in the sky above the mountains near my home. Vixen, there has been Glimmerman encounters where they have healed people of tumors and such. Okay, you want to give me a little bit more information on that? Terry, I have an alien story. Oh, okay, hey, Terry, you got to send it in. Send it in so I can say it on the channel so I can read it out. Vixen, they heal people? I haven't heard of any of those stories. Wild, I've heard of them apparently acting surprised to be spotted, though. Bomber, I haven't heard of any of them healing anyone either. Bomber, Terry, I would love to hear your alien story. Same here, and sorry for flailing my arms around. Chris, there's a GoPro video on a bow hunter about a Glimmerman. The fear in his voice is okay. Bow hunter. Do you know how old that video is, Chris? bow hunter video of Glimmerman. Yeah, exactly. I can start searching, actually. I have no problem searching. Yes, we do get excitable about new stories, eh? Hard to contain our... Hey, no worries, man. No worries. I love when people send me their stories. Bow hunter captures... I don't know. Let's see if this comes up. Glimmer. Man. Is this it? What am I looking at? Okay, see a deer walking. Does it have a deer in it? How long is this? I'm looking in my history. Okay, cool. One woman reported that a Glimmerman walked out of her glass door, removed a tumor on her forehead, and then disappeared into another glass door. That sounds like interdimensional stuff to me. Chris, I'm looking in my history. Bomber. Yes, Phoebe. Yeah, I read that already. We also love when people send you their stories. Yeah, I love that too. Jean. Hey, Jean! Welcome. New name in chat. I saw the video, but I don't remember where. Yes, Terry, please submit your stories, and then I'll stop doing the flapping arm excitedly. Chris, less than a month. I watched it Monday, but I can't find it in my history. Do you remember what the title was kind of structured like? And I can see if I can find it. I kind of like, I don't know, was it called Glimmerman? You said on a GoPro? I typed in Glimmerman videotape on a GoPro. There is a movie called The Glimmerman. That's all that's coming up is the Glimmerman movie. I wonder if they used Glimmer or they used something else. Excuse me. Huh? Okay, are you sending some cryptid messages there, Bomber? Hey, Gene, are you my Gene? As in, not mine, but mine? That's pretty funny. Really? Okay, so reverse it. So GoPro, bow hunter, GoPro, bow hunter, Glimmer. Wow. Okay. Glimmer Man came up. Okay, I think I might have found something here. Is this it? Do you see like a deer or something? No, that he's just filming. He's just showing how he uses okay, that's not the one. Try Bow Hunter Films Predator. Okay. Bow Hunter Films Predator. "3 mile deep in a public land, a predator lurking." Let's take a look at this one here. It came on after a 401 file video in my YouTube feed. Oh, not me, Jean. My Jean would know. We have chatted a lot before. I took my last long in... Okay, I don't know what's going on with you two. Hey, Keith, how's it going? How is it going, Keith? We're looking for a video to show you guys. This one says Nebraska. I can't hear what this guy is saying.
The Wyoming hunt, just finishing up Ted's stock video right now. But like I said, I'm here in Nebraska, going to do some hunting around here for a few days on public land. It's middle of September right now, acorns are starting to drop, and I've got a couple spots in mind way back in on some public land that I've hunted in the past, had some good encounters, and it's become a goal of mine to shoot a deer, way back in there and pack it out. And I just think it'd be a really cool experience. It's a really neat area to hunt. So I'm going to try that for a few days and then head to South Dakota, probably hunt there for 2 or 3 days. Then I'm going to head down to Colorado to meet up with Mindy to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, where we like to celebrate our wedding anniversary, which is in late September.
Yeah, okay, I don't think that's the video. I'm guessing whatever it is, it's only going to be about 35 seconds long. Bow Hunter Films Predator. Give it another go here. No, that's a coyote. Does anyone remember a video of woman hunter? Yeah, I already did that one and I got almost... Is that the same one that I'm talking? That... There was a video once that I'm trying to find. I don't know where to find it anymore. Hold on, I'm finding something here about cloak. Oh, I remember this. This is not a bow hunter, though. Why are you popping up in front of my... Just want to make sure I'm not being cloaked. Is this Barbara Shoop's video? Yeah, it's Barbara Shoop. So Barbara Shoop had a video once. I don't know if you guys have... Do you guys know who Barbara Shoop is? Let me see what's been going on here. Keith Blunt, howdy y'all. Keith, Terry, you've been holding back on us. I'm one to talk. Yeah, Bomber, send those in, right? Hey, Keith. It's okay, Chris. No worries about that. Emilia, wait, it's not that lady bow hunter that took some still photo, is it? I don't know, but I think it's the same lady bow hunter that I had on the video, and then everybody yelled at me saying it's a fake. Jean, Vanka had a stroke and I don't type well anymore. That's okay, Jean. Don't worry about it. I was trying to type with my left hand earlier. Totally screwed up Chris's name. Keith Blunt, yep. Bomber, oh yes, I've seen the video before. Is that a different lady hunter? It's about 1.5 minutes long. Do you guys know who Barbara Shoop is? Because she had a very interesting photo once. If you don't know who Barbara Shoop is, Barbara Shoop. Barbara Shoop. Here, let me just do this. We'll send you right to Barbara Shoop's. Is this a cloaking video? Why isn't this playing? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can play this for you guys. Let's get rid of a bunch of things here, though, first. How do I do this? Screen capture. Okay, give me a second, and I'm gonna play this for you guys. So, Barbara Shoop, I think she's out in Washington, if I recall. She lives, she has a trailer out in the woods, and she works in a store when she's living in her trailer. There, that's pretty darn tootin' close. I'm going to stop the music for a second, and we're going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to turn up the sound so you guys can hear this. But I want you to watch right over here by these sticks. I think it's over here. So she takes, let me just set up the premises here. She takes a few people out. They come and join her at her trailer, and then they do a walkabout because she has a lot of activity in her area. And so they do these little campfire chats the next morning, and they do a round chair thing. What did you see? What did you see? What did you see? What did you experience? Type thing. But they've experienced a lot of stuff. So they're on this walkabout in the forest near her trailer, and they see this.
Yeah.
Like a thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
something hard and fast.
For any amount of time,
The heck was that? Did you see that?
Sam's been checking it out.
You see that? So they're talking.
Like a thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
something hard and fast.
For any amount of time,
the heck was that? Did you see that?
And Sam's been,
Okay, hold on.
like a
This is so tiny for me right now. I cannot see it, but I believe it's over here. You actually see something jump down and run, and all you see is like I'm sure they're going to zoom in. Whoever did this video, they'll probably zoom in so you can, yeah, it says enhancement. So you'll see it in a minute. So all these guys are doing is they're standing around and they're talking about someone's experience. And then Barbara, she's the one talking there. She sees it because she's facing that direction. And I think one other lady saw it, but let's keep on watching.
Thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
something hard and fast.
For any amount of time,
The heck was that? Did you see that? Yeah.
Like a thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
something hard and fast.
For any amount,
Yeah.
like a thrust and not a hang, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
something hard and fast.
For any amount.
It's right over here. See, drops down. Drops down, and then it runs. Now, whatever that is, it's not very big, or at least it doesn't appear very big. See, he's scrubbing it back and forth here so you can see it. I remember seeing this one. This was a while ago. That says 3 years ago, but I think that happened more than 3 years ago. All right, so that's one that I do recall seeing. Yeah, so you've seen that video before? It was maybe a minute and a half long, but the dude's reaction. I wing most of what I type. Jean, I haven't had a stroke and still. I'm with you, Bomber. I have a struggle regardless. And there is no judging. And that's what I like about you guys. There's no judgment on anything. The little people. Yeah. Interestingly enough, I remember reading David Paulides' first Bigfoot book. What's it called again? I can't remember what the book's called. It's an orange cover. Anyways, right in the beginning, he talks about when he was younger, him and his father had gone fishing, I think they were doing. And there was a little tiny campfire, like really tiny, like somebody stacked these little twigs and started a fire. And they happened to stumble upon it. And the father thought it was really odd, but he got really spooked. So David's saying, what is this, Dad? And he's like, I don't know, but we should leave. It's almost like he kind of knew what was going on, but he didn't want to say anything in front of his son. And so David tells that story in his book. Like a fae, yeah. So speaking of fays, fairies, etc., that's one of the things I had written down. Back in, I'm going to say February, around that time I was hinting about a storyline that I wanted to do. I saw a couple of interesting videos. One was by Gary, and the other one was so Unfrequented World, and the other one was the Michigan couple that sit out and chit chat. They both had a clip, and the funny thing is, I saw these, I would say, a day apart. And Gary, I don't know why he decides to go back and view this one clip, but in this clip, there's a bug. I'm going to say a bug because I don't know what it is. I'm looking up because that's where my OBS thing is. But there was a bug flying, and when he zoomed in on it, it looked like a fairy. I kid you not. So I did look up insects that look like fairies. There are some that kind of look like they could be a fairy, but this didn't look like that insect. So I wanted to do a little story talking about the histories of fairies, fays, etc., and what they're called all around the world, and show his clip and show the other clip because what are they called? Are they called Michigan something or another? It's a man and wife. They sit and chat, and they have a river or a creek bed that runs right pretty much through their backyard. And they're always catching sounds and stuff like that in their... Mike and Stacy have quite a few flying things that look like fairies. Is that what they're called? I think it's the channel's called Michigan something or another. I have to look it up. But yeah, pretty cool. And so I wanted to do like a historical episode, I guess, and talk about fays and all that stuff and what they mean around the world, and how I think somewhere in England, one of the kings actually had I think it's a law on the fairies. I can't remember exactly how it went, but when I do decide to pull it together, because it's going to take me a long time to put it together, Central Michigan, thank you. Yes, that's it. That's the channel. When I do put it together, it's going to take a little bit of time for me to do my history and write it up and stuff, because I don't want to plagiarize. So I'll be kind of putting my own story type stuff together, and it's going to take me time, and I really don't have that time because, as you can see, all these laundry baskets behind me, there's a lot of stuff to do in the house. But yeah. Yeah, so fairies is one of them. The other thing about looking up in the sky, so we've been sitting outside. We've had it's been gorgeous out. Very, very nice summer nights, and a lot of them have been very clear. Hi, puppy. What do you want? Hey? A lot of them have been very clear nights, and so sometimes we just take out the cushions and we sit outside and look up at the stars. And I've seen some pretty unusual lights in the sky. One night in particular, we saw quite a bit of activity. In this one night, I saw this light that would have been, I don't know, I don't know how high up it would have been, but it was pretty high up. It was way above the trees. If I had to guess, maybe a kilometer up. But it was pretty big. It was probably a little longer than what a plane would look like up there. But it was a set of lights. And all you saw were lights flashing. And you would see like a strobe of red, a strobe of green. So what it looked like was something spinning, right? So you see red, green, red, green, red, green. But it was like moving, like you can see the lights moving. And I saw it, my son saw it, and my nephew saw it. And I tried to take a photo with a video with my phone, and my phone sucks for night. You can't see anything at nighttime. If I had my camera set up, I would have been able to use my camera on a tripod, but I wasn't geared. Like the thing is, you're never prepared to take a shot when you actually have to take a shot. This thing circled because we saw it 3 times that night. 3 times I saw it in a southern direction, about the same elevation, and it looked identical. And then we also saw this big orb coming from the northeast, and it was moving slow, but it was a big orb. I mean, it wasn't a plane, because we would have been able to see the red and the green light and the white lights. It was just an orb. There was nothing else but an orb. And the orb was pretty big in itself. I mean, it was far, but it was probably the size of a dime, if I had to hold up a dime. So it was, it was pretty big. Anyways, if you can't fix it with duct tape, yet not enough duct tape. I'm not sure what we're fixing. Oh, somebody's screen cracked. Okay. So anyway, so this orb starts moving towards us. So it's coming closer and closer and closer, and then it turns, and then it starts going west. And as it starts to go west, and it was a clear night, there was not one cloud in the sky. As it starts to head west, the light begins to dim, and then it just vanishes. It's gone all in one night. Like, this night was crazy. I don't know what was going on. I was on the red and green show years ago. Yeah, it was red and green, just doing its thing. So we are seeing quite a bit. If you look, anyways, I mean, you can see satellites and everything as well, but a satellite, I've seen tons of satellites in my day. You can tell a satellite from something that's not a satellite, and it wasn't a drone. You didn't hear anything. You can hear the planes as they come by, because I'm kind of right over the flight pattern. So when they're coming in from the south, they literally go right over our house. But yeah, that's some weird stuff we've been seeing in the skies lately. Tonight would actually be a really nice night to sit out there and take videos. And I do have a video, and I cannot find it, and I've been going crazy trying to find it. I have this thing for the moon. I might have mentioned it to you guys during the last stream. I don't remember, but I do have this thing for a full moon or a large moon. Sometimes the moon it appears to be closer to the planet than it actually is. Anyways, one night it was about 11 o'clock, and it was still pretty much, I would say, if we're facing north, the moon was situated about 4, 5 o'clock. But it was pretty high in the sky. So I went out at about 11 o'clock. I set up my tripod with my camera, with my Sony camera. And believe it or not, the Sony camera actually, I can zoom in and actually see craters. It's pretty awesome. And so I was out there looking at the moon and just filming it, and thinking I could use this for the channel and stuff like that. And then I pan over because there was a planet, and it looked pretty large. So I wanted to see how well I can focus in on the planet. And as I pan over, I see about 6 red lights, and they were kind of in a formation, and they were just there, sitting there. And I'm like, what the heck is that? But as you know, when you start to zoom in, because I'm already pretty zoomed in as it is, it's hard to focus on an object that's far away. And I think that's what people don't understand about why people can't film these things. Now I'm going back to seeing, people seeing Sasquatches. Everyone's always, why can't you take a clear shot? Number one, you probably don't have a good camera on you. Number two, you're not expecting to see anything. Number three, by the time you take out your camera, it's gone. Or if it's still there, try and zoom in on that thing. It is so hard to actually find the object you're looking for when you zoom in. You start to lose it. So anyways, one of these nights, I am going to set up my tripod outside and just look up at the sky and just see what we might find. You never know. Let's go back to reading some of your comments here. So what happened to your screen? My screen is cracked. Can't see anything except cobwebs. Maybe it was a giant invisible spider. Missing 411. Yes, I like watching his channel. I'd love to see the episodes. Yeah, the Red and Green Show. Only Ontarians or Canadians would know what that is. Vixen Doe was meteor watching way up among the stars of the Milky Way, were these dim lights that were just lazily moving along, and then they would just blip out of sight. There must have been a dozen of them. That's pretty cool stuff when you see that. Yes, I've tried to film what we see in the sky the night my friend had her Sasquatch sighting, and nothing showed up but I narrated it. It was very strange. Yeah, it's really hard, and I think a lot of people don't appreciate some of the videos that you do get. And then you have these people who like to prank stuff, which doesn't make the situation any better. Here, I forgot to put the music back on. So what are you guys doing for the weekend? Anything special? Bomb, are you going swimming again at night? I didn't know you got the Red and Green Show in Texas. Isn't that just a Canadian show? Am I thinking of a different show? The Red Green Show. Is a Canadian television comedy that aired on various channels in Canada, with its ultimate home on CBC television and on public broadcasting service PBS. Ah, you got it from the PBS in the United States, airing on more than 100 PBS affiliates as it peaked. Wow, okay, pretty cool. So that's how you were able to see it. I didn't know that. Yeah, somebody just wrote PBS. Hey, Hooter Transport, welcome. Nice to see a new face. Or I should say a new name. So, Hooter Transport, where are you from? Wow, that sucks when you wreck your phone. Absolutely sucks. Hey, Hooter, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Washington State. I've got a cool little here. Maybe I can show you guys. I've set up this. Let's see. We had 7 days ago. Reagan Neal subscribed. So I created this really neat thing. Here, let me show you guys. Isn't that cool? I think it's kind of cute. Here, why don't we just call out these guys right here? Strangeland subscribed 9 days ago. Bomber is in Ontario. I believe she's west of me. Tomorrow's a grand opening of something here, though, and a friend is coming from away to visit. Very cool. You've been subscribed for a while? Oh, man. Nice to hear that. Oh, you know Strangeland. Let's see if you know the next one. 13 days ago, Alex, I'm going to say Cruz, subscribed. And then we had Peter B. Strangeland. Is this the same Strangeland? What, like, seriously, what is Strangeland? You have to give me more information than that. I wonder if I could make you guys talk. I know you guys are going, what is she going on about? Hold on, let me see if I can make you guys talk for just a tiny little bit. I don't think I can. I have to set it up for next time. He's from Newfoundland. He's adorable animation for Bigfoot fans with a bit of a foot fetish. Strange. Does he have a YouTube channel? And how do we know this is the same person? I'm looking it up. Sorry I wasn't more prepared for you guys today. Strange Land on Steam. Nope, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Official trailer. Well, there was a movie called Strange Land. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything else. Adorable animation. Huh. Oh, that's right. You're working. Very cool, Vixen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vixen. This is my second stream. Just thought I'd come on and we can just chat, you know, and hang for a tiny bit. I did say I was going to stream for an hour. We are an hour and 41 minutes in. It's funny how time escapes you when you're having fun with a bunch of fun people. So that's a sci-fi movie. Okay. Yeah, I saw that as a movie. But I think Bomber was talking about somebody else. Really? I don't see it. In fact, when I first got on today, I was so nervous just because I didn't know what I was going to be talking about or anything along those lines. I don't have any other technology, no laptop, no tablets, no TV, computer, etc. Just a phone. My phone died, like died, dead. He sent me this phone I use now, and he is a very, very kind-hearted soul. Oh, so he subscribed to your channel. Is there a way I can shout out your channel? I'm sure there is a way I can do it. Here, why don't I just do it the good old-fashioned way? And that is to drop... Hold on a second, Bomber. I'm going to... I'm going to look you up here for a second. Why are you doing that to me right now? There, okay. Bomber. Under my subscribers list. Copy. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Right here. Paste. All right, guys. This is Bomber's YouTube channel. Head on over there if you aren't already subscribed, and subscribe. No, he subscribed to your... No, I know he subscribed to mine, obviously, because I saw that. But how do you know him? I want to say don't be nervous, but then I have social anxiety. LOL. You're doing great. Seems I have seen Strangeland too, but I don't know whose channel. No, Cam's is Dixie Cryptids. He does have 2 channels though, doesn't he? I think he has another channel where he has made up stories that he writes, fictional stories. but I don't know what it's called. I haven't been to that one. Hey, Rich, are you still there in the background burning wood? I have to say it's a little bit chilly down here in the basement because I have the air conditioning on because it's so bloody hot outside. And I am getting a tad chilly down here. That's pretty funny. What if it's true? What if what's true? He does have a podcast too, and the Lily stories. Yeah, I don't know what that's on. That's fine. I can push your channel for you. You see, I find it different when somebody comes on and purposely pushes their channel. You haven't done that, and you have a good channel, and so I'm more than happy to, to put it out there. Mouth accidental find. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, you are going to get naysayers, but you just have to ignore them. Dixie crisis, and what if it was true? What if what? Sorry, I'm losing part of this conversation. Did I miss something? D.A. Roberts has Cam on a lot too. Is that a female? D.A. Roberts? Or is that... Well, Cam is Cam. That's Cam's podcast. Oh, his channel is called What If It's True? Okay, cool. I got it. I understand. I'm there. Many years ago, when I was cute, the boys called me... Is that where the name came from? The boys called me Bombshell Bomber or Blonde Bomber. I'm neither cute nor blonde. Haha. That is pretty funny. Yeah, what if it's true? Yes, I'm behind you, Chris. The stream is, I think, 4 seconds delayed. That is for a reason, just in case I get a crazy in here and I need to delete something silly that is being said. But you guys are so awesome that I don't have to worry about that. And I don't mind, just getting on and chit-chatting with you guys. What I would like to do, if we have like small groups like this, it would be kind of cool to hear what you're saying. Like have your chat read out. Vixen, strange land shows up in my spell check list with the @ in front of it, so I have spoken to him. So the Steve Lilly books, did Cam write those? And is he publishing them? D.A. Roberts is an author, works with Cam on the Steve Lilly books. And are those are those Cam stories that he's making up? Or is he just reading a character that D.A. Roberts... Here, I'll probably... D.A. Roberts. Because I heard him talking about it at one point, and he kind of made it sound like Steve Lilly. Steve Lilly. Where's Steve Lilly? Steve Lilly, codename Wild Hunt, Operation Lily, YouTube. Steve Lilly, codename Lily, D.A. Roberts website. Codename Wild Hunt, Operation Lily, and Other Tales. He's a cryptozoologist and an author of fiction, primarily in the horror, dystopian, and science fiction genre. Born in Lebanon, Missouri. He now, no pun intended there, guys. He now, what's it say? I lost my space. Yep, I lost it. I lost what I was reading. Where is my... Open that up. Hold on. Close that one. Close this one. I have so many windows open now. There we go. This is the one. Minimize. Okay. Bomber is a cute nickname. Oh, they're Cam's original stories. So is the author is D.A. Roberts publishing them for him? Wow, that's cool. I don't know anything about that storyline. I have not heard any of them as yet. Brown Bomber. That's cool. That's cool that he's, you know, a writer. It's hard to write, so I should listen to those. Probably take advantage of people inclined to listen, perhaps less inclined to harass. Yeah, I mean, you have to ignore the folks who just come on to harass. Summary reference. Like a dramatic reveal. Bummer. Exactly. I get treated very differently when people think I'm a dude versus when they find out I'm not. Hooter Transport. Cam and DA have merged both of Steve Lilly's books and Wild Hunt into one series. Books on Amazon. Wow. That's great for him. So what's the, I mean, the photo that I saw kind of looked like a wartime story. Are they wartime stories? What? Why are you sad, Amelia? Bummer and sad that it's not surprising to hear that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you there. Best one, the show host of a live stream who's been referring to me as a he all along, then finds out I'm a she. I have a bit more potty mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I often wonder whether I made a mistake by calling the channel Ontario Cryptids because I know. Oh, you're back, Rich. Hi. I used to get questions come in. Do you only do stories from Canada? And no, I don't. But, you know, I live in Ontario and I know there's a lot of cryptid stuff going on right here in my backyard. Wild Hunt, Special Force Team Hunt. Okay. Yeah, I gotta listen to that and see what it's like. So, Rich, we're going on almost 2 hours here of just chatting it up. Nothing but chatting. Oh, and guys, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I just noticed you guys have given a lot of thumbs up on this chat. And it looks like I can now see how many people are here. Thanks a bunch. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. So, Vixen, you are in the States, right? I know you said at the very beginning. I think it was really kind of cool how everybody just kind of said their name and where they were from. I'm going back to the very top to see. It would be really cool to do a hike. Oh yeah, you're from Maine. You're all the way out there. You are from Maine. Bomber, I don't think you are that far away. Sorry, what's that? You have Cryptids Canada had the same problem, V, in the beginning, but when people realized it was another... What? When people realized it was anyone and everyone, the channel picked up, so I wouldn't worry about it. Worry about people being mean on the channel? I'm don't remember what I said. But yeah, you guys are truly the best. And you know what? Most of you guys in here right now are my regular chatters that leave comments. There are some missing, but you guys are primarily my chatters. You know, Chris, your buddy's missing. Bender, but he says he doesn't like doing live streams. Bender's missing. Diana Clark is missing. She's one of my normal chatters. Who else is one of my normal chatters? Am I missing anybody else? Jor, Chris, Terry. You guys are here. Emilia. Jean. Jean is here, right? I thought I saw Jean here earlier. Yeah, Jean is here. Right? Yeah, Jean is here. Missouri. No, I haven't. Oh, yeah. About encounters from all over versus just Ontario. Yeah, again, I never had the intentions of just doing Ontario stories, but I named the channel Ontario Cryptids, so people thought I was only doing stories from Ontario. But no, I don't seem to have that issue. I mean, I think most of the stories I've received were not from Ontario. I do have a few from Ontario, but not all of them. Have I thought of going on site of encounters and to interview witness? I have not. I don't know. Is that something you guys want to see? So I did talk earlier about how long it takes me to put this video together that I'm going to be putting together tomorrow. I think, Rich, you might have been burning wood at the time, literally. It does take quite a long time for me to pull one of these together. Even a 50-minute video takes a good 4 hours to do. So having a job, having to work 5 days a week, and then having to travel on weekends to go interview people. Unless I can do it via, you know, like online, that would be pretty cool if I could do it that way. But no, I haven't thought about interviewing people who have had encounters. Yeah, you know how we are up here, though, Bomber. Ontarians kind of keep stuff to themselves, you know? I have two. My favorite, there's two rescue ones that I've heard where Sasquatch has rescued somebody. And one was a mother. When I say a mother, let me reframe that. A female Sasquatch saved a boy from a charging bull. I think I heard that on Cam's channel a long time ago. And then the other one was from, I don't remember the channel, but then I really loved the narration style. Yeah, we do tend to do that. I really loved her narration style, but she was, the story went along the lines as a, what was she again? I don't know if she was a scientist, a field scientist or something. I don't know what she was doing, but she stopped at a stream and she had placed her backpack down, and two squatches came out, took the backpack, and started taking everything out of it right in front of her. I don't know if this was a made-up story, guys, but it is, I don't remember if it was supposed to be true or made up. But she ended up sitting down and showing them everything that was in her backpack. And, yeah, and then they kind of left. It was kind of cool. I really liked how they narrated it because they did an animation of it, and it was pretty awesome. It is a lot of editing for just a short video. It is a ton, I'm not going to lie. It's especially hard when I can't find a right video, because I don't want to just slap a video. You'll know actually when I've just slapped a video because it doesn't make sense to what the video is about, or sometimes it's hard to find the right video for the storyline. Stories. I gotta check that one out. I've heard of Buckeye Bigfoot. I think I follow Buckeye Bigfoot on my Twitter page. Stories. I gotta look up stories. See, I find out really good stuff from you guys. That was Unsquatchables. They even peed on a tree around her to protect her. Is that what there's let me look that up because I couldn't remember. Let me see if that was the Squatchables. Squatchables. Let's look up Squatchables. Yeah. That was it. I don't know, but I don't remember the fire, but I think that was it. Squatchables. Squatch. Oh, you know what I meant to say earlier? There's this one video that I'm hunting for, and I went on Reddit, because if there's any place that you can find... There it is, Squatchable's YouTube channel. Okay. Is this it? This only has 11 videos. I don't know if this is the one. Anyways, I'm going to check this out later. I don't think Squatchables exist anymore, but it was allegedly a true encounter. Vixen. I like the story of the females that rescued a bunch of dogs were being abused. Really? For pit fighting? I didn't hear that one. That's kind of cool because usually you hear Squatches killing dogs. I was going to say something to you guys and I completely forgot. We were talking about... can't remember now. That was... I can't remember what I was saying. I don't recall what I was saying. Oh my God, I just got a... I have a bad habit of sitting cross-legged. And I just went to put my foot down. I just got a cramp right in the arch of my foot. At one time, they had a ton of stories on their channel, but either they took them down or changed the name of the channel or something. I heard a Sasquatch return gifted a puppy left on top of RV. Wow. Yeah, it would be cool if the fellow Ontarians out there would share their encounter stories with us. Oh, I remember what I was about to say. Haha, I remember. There's one video out there that eludes me. And it was way back when I first got interested in Sasquatch. I just happened to come across this one video that happened recently. One reported a Sasquatch who was taking care of a bunch of stray dogs. Pretty cool. Yeah, so this one video that eludes me is it must have been back, I don't know, it's quite a while now. Quite a number of years, but it happened during an American holiday in July. I don't think it was the 4th of July. I think it was another celebration, but you can clearly hear people on water skis or boats and stuff on the lake. And there's a dad walking with his 2 sons, and they're walking on a trail. Behind them looks to be, they look like they're high up. So like behind them appears to be like a slope going down to like a lake. That's what it kind of looks like. But they were facing inland, and they happened upon 3 black objects. One was up the tree and 2 were shaking the tree. And they shook the tree so hard that the one in the tree fell. And then they all ran away like they were chasing each other. I cannot find that video. I went on Reddit and I asked, because they're pretty good at digging stuff out on Reddit. And I didn't get any luck. Pretty awesome story, Terry. They only found a shoe. It was a great encounter story, though possibly the only one I've heard concerning them starting a fire. Doesn't mean they can't. They're much more intelligent than most people give them credit for. I agree. Chris, Bigfoot case files and the Bigfoot project is Canadian too. Okay. Look, you guys have so many different things there for me to, I'm pointing it up there, but the camera's right there, to look up. Bigfoot case files. I got to check out these channels. Follow my fellow Canadians and Bigfoot Project. Thank you guys for sharing. Those are two excellent, sorry, you didn't say two. Those are excellent channels. See how I ad-lib there? So yeah, if anyone out there has a great story for me, don't hold it in. Like Chris, I see you sent yours other places. Why not send it my way, Chris? And somebody else too had a story. Terry has a story. And who else said they had a story? Was there another person that had a story? Well, I believe, Rich, you owe me quite a few stories that you haven't put together yet for me. So I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a Sasquatch encounter story or what just yet. We'll see. And I hear you guys want to hear more about alien stuff. I have no issues with that. Yeah, so hey, Rich, you asked me if I would ever go and speak to a witness. I think there's a couple of things there. Some people like to stay anonymous, but I mean, if somebody is willing, I wouldn't have a problem with it. What is the show with Duke on it? Duke. There was a story of a Civil War soldier who was wounded. He had taken care by his family of Sabe. They lived in a cave with herbal remedies and used fire. That story was on Dixie Cryptids. Was that his made-up story, or was that a true story? Yes, it was Terry. Rich. Ever heard of the little old woman who babysat little Sasquatch and a lifelong friend with clan? Baked them muffins? Yes, I have heard that story. I think that one... I have heard that one, but I think I heard it on Dixie Cryptids channel. Chris Lumen, Tubi has two... Tubi has two Bigfoot documentary filmed near me. The Kayamichi Beast and the Return of the Kayamichi Beast. Kiyamichi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. World Bigfoot Radio. Is that a podcast? Is that a... What is that? Duke is a friend of mine. Vixen, supposedly true. Rich, that was the Sasquatch Chronicles. The story with the lady with the baby Sasquatches. That is pretty awesome. The Facts by How to Hunt, Vancouver, BC, Bigfoot channel. Steve is a hunting guide, lots of good information. Yeah, I've watched some of his stuff, Steve. I haven't seen him recently, but I did watch him a ton. Way more in the beginning when he first started his channel. World of Bigfoot Radio is Duke's YouTube channel name. World Bigfoot Radio. That would make a ton of sense. Kiyomichi. Kiyomichi. I'm going to give up right now. Creek Devil is a good show. Is that another YouTube channel? Creek Devil? All right. What time is it? It is 10:17. Yes, on one of the best Sasquatch Chronicles. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that too. I think I follow them on Twitter. I may even be subscribed to them. Let me take a peek-see here. Good beats. Oh, speaking of aliens, do you guys watch Yep, I'm subscribed to Sasquatch Chronicles. Do you guys watch Central Michigan? Where's that guy? Hold on a second. I hate when a channel name escapes me. Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. I follow him on Twitter. Let me take a quick peek. He has a channel that he talks mainly about aliens. I feel like I'm about to play charades with you guys. Oh, what is his channel name? Secure Team. Jeez Louise. Do you guys watch Secure Team at all? Yes, we are. Thank you, Rich. Let me copy that in there for you guys. Yeah, that one. If you guys don't watch this one, it's also a good one for anything really, but his channel is primarily to do with aliens. He actually had a movie done not that long ago. I'm snubbed, but never listened to hardly anything anymore. Oh, sorry, not snubbed. I'm subbed. Okay, I must be getting tired. I'm subbed, but never listening to anything anymore. Kind of slowly easing my way back into online thing. I've never heard of Secure Team Tim. We'll have a look. Yeah, you should. They're really good. Subarctic Alaska Sasquatch is a great channel. I think you mentioned them before, haven't you, Bomber? Because I think or somebody has mentioned them recently. Subarctic. I'm getting really chilly down here right now. Oh, Rich, if you only knew. Oh, by the way, I dropped her channel link above, Rich, but I think you were gone. Let me drop it in again. I think it's this one. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So you should go check out her channel. I was saying how we should do a hike. We're all in the same. I mean, you guys are opposite ends. I'm kind of in the middle. Well, you know, if you don't want to share it on yours, you can definitely send it my way and I can share it for you, Bomber. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be ending the stream in 4 minutes. We're going to be ending it very shortly. I want to thank you guys for joining. I truly appreciate it. It's been a blast having you guys on. And, you know, maybe next time I'll have more of an outline of stuff to talk about. But hey, this has been good conversation, learning about other different other YouTube channels, some Canadian, some not. Good stuff to look up. You guys are learning. Bomber has a channel. There was somebody else that has a channel on here, but they're not on right now, I don't think. I think they left a while ago. So yeah, you took a break there from uploading videos, you said. I think you said a couple of years. Yes, they are. We do learn a ton from each other, and that is exactly how it should be. And you know, again, I can't say enough. Everybody's kept it clean in here. You know, we haven't had any psychos, so to speak, you know, you guys have been great. No slander. Everybody's on the same page. Very nice to see. It has been. It has been. And if it stays this tiny, I want to try something. I do want to try having your voice heard on the chat. So I think we're going to try that next time, because I think it'd be pretty awesome with a small group like you guys. Right now we have 11 people watching, so I'm guessing it's all of you guys. So yeah, definitely we need to do this again, and I'm going to see if I can bring your voices to life. Good night, Terry. Have a pleasant evening. And we are going to be saying good night to you all. Thank you guys so much. Again, I truly appreciate it. You guys have been a blast. I've had a lot of fun. So good night, Terry. Good night, Vixen. Good night, Rich, Bomber, Chris. Who have I missed? Hooter Transport. Good night to you. Who else was on here? I said Terry, I said Chris, I said Vixen. Emilia, good night. I think that's everybody except for, oh, Jor. Good night, Jor, if you're still on. I think Jor might have left. And somebody else left a little bit earlier. I want to find his name and say good night to them as well. Good night, Jean, Keith. Yeah, I think Keith was the one that had to leave earlier. And I think that's it. So I think I captured everybody. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I'll try and do a better job at informing you guys in my communities tab for next time that we come on. And I'm going to try something a little different next time. Yes, Bomber's channel is called Bomber. That's right. Everybody have fun. I'll keep you guys guessing. I don't even know actually what it's going to be, what the episode's going to be. But thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a blast. Good night. And here is your end screen.